What's going on, traders? Welcome back to a brand new video. Celestic Capital here, and we are back with the trade breakdowns, guys. I'm trading currently a 50K portfolio with Apex. Now, I do have a 200K portfolio. I just haven't activated the other three accounts. I have one account that's activated. I'm going to pay for the other ones maybe next week sometime. But on this 50K portfolio so far, I've made 800 bucks. I made 800 bucks today trading on the 50K portfolio. Before I show you guys the trade, let me actually prove to you guys that I made the 800 bucks. It was on NU or NZD/USD. If you're not familiar with NU, let me open this up. Where is this? Okay, so I'll go to Performance Center. Where's the Performance Center? Trade Performance, I think it is. Yeah, not Performance Center. Okay, beautiful. Made about 800 bucks. You can see everything here, transparency to the max. This was January 7th, 2025. You look in the corner down here, you'll see January 7th, 2025. I took this earlier in the morning around 10. Right now it's 3. So let me show you guys. Go ahead. This is the first trade, by the way. That's why this says 100% win rate. It's not that my strategy is 100%. It's not 100%. It's more so between 50 and 60% win rate. But this is the trade. You can see 6N. That's the futures symbol for NZD/USD, 6N. And yeah, let me go ahead and break down the trade for you guys. I've shown you guys that I actually profited 814. You can see right here on the P&L. But I made 850, but fees, commissions, so on and so forth, netted me 814 bucks. Let's break down this trade, NZD/USD. So before session began, I noticed that NU was somewhere over here, right? We pushed above this high. Now, this doesn't mean that NU is bullish just because it pushes above a high. It could just be that NU is taking liquidity. It could just be that the market is taking liquidity, not just NU, but that the market itself is taking liquidity. That's why it's very important to be patient and wait for the market to reveal itself. Again, this is just like a casino, like we're playing blackjack. You want the person to reveal their hand. I've never played blackjack, but I've just heard examples like that, all right? You want the market to reveal its hand. Now, we waited for the next 4-hour candle. This 4-hour candle right here is the 1 to 5 o'clock candle. The next one is the 4 to 9 o'clock. You can see that even though it looked like we were pushing up, and there may have been people that jumped into this buy order, into this momentum to the upside, and I'm sure they got stopped out because we pushed right back into the range of this high over here. So although we pushed up on the 4-hour from 1 to 5, around 9 o'clock, we came right back down into this range and the candle closed. That's when I knew that we were shifting structure in the market and that we were going towards this low right here as our target. Now, I didn't hold to this until this low because it wouldn't make any sense for my strat. I only go for 1 to 3s max. I may go for 1 to 2 from time to time, but max I go for 1 to 3s. This right here from where I took the trade to down here is about a 1 to 30 or something. I'm not going to hold the trade that long. I'm not looking to be one of those smart money gurus. Oh, I hit a 1 to 50 today. That's the only trade I need for the week. No, it's not the case. We want to take high quality trades and trades that we know we can handle. So next thing I looked for was for some kind of imbalance that price left behind. So this was the last 15-minute candle, the 9 o'clock, and the 9 o'clock 4-hour candle, right? You can see down here, it says 9 o'clock. Oh, it says 9 o'clock. So we waited for an imbalance. And where was the imbalance? We had one imbalance right here on the 15-minute, and we had an even bigger imbalance on the 1-hour. This one, I would have preferred for price to go here because it would have just shown that price would more likely go down from up here. Just because this was a much bigger imbalance than the 15-minute. 1-hour imbalance was bigger than the 15-minute. It was a higher time frame imbalance. But, nonetheless, I'm more than willing to take the trade if it fits my plan, if it fits my criteria. Now that we have the imbalance, I waited for price to tap into the imbalance. This could be on the 1 minute, 2 minute, whatever the case is. I like to take 1 minute entries. And that is exactly what happened in this trade. So We tapped into the imbalance. Right now, I'm looking for a structure shift. I look for structure shift based on candles. If we have a down candle and an up candle, that is considered a low. If we have an up candle, right? If we have an up candle and a down candle, that is considered a high. So if we have down candle, up candle, that's considered a low. If we have up candle and we have down candle, that's considered a high. It'll make more sense when I start releasing strategy videos. All right. But still looking for that structure shift. We still haven't gotten any structure shift. So now we have a down candle. And let's see, we have an up candle. So this is the low that we're looking to break. We're looking for price to break so we can take the sell. Stop loss goes above the high that tapped into the imbalance. So this had not gotten broken into. That's why it's very important to wait for candle closures. Some of you may have just jumped into this trade, or the old Celestin Capital would have probably jumped into this trade seeing that bullish, that bearish candle. No, you have to wait for candle closures. So I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. We have a new low now because we have a down candle and an up candle. This is our new low. Still waiting. We have a down candle. Oh, we have another up candle, a down candle, up candle. The sequence. Remember, we have a low now. Now we're waiting for this low to be broken. We need a candle closure on the 1 minute. And when do we get the candle closure? Exactly at 9:42. So this is where we entered into the trade. And I completely forgot that there was news. I didn't know there was news. I didn't forget. I didn't know there was news because usually news is at 8:30. But today news was at 10 o'clock. So I just completely forgot to check. I didn't bother checking. I didn't anticipate for news to stop by to come. Again, this is 1 to 3. We were in the trade at this point. We are in the trade at this point. So price gave us a nice push, but it retraced back. Again, this fits my strategy. It doesn't matter if you go into drawdown. I see a lot of people with strategies. Oh, you shouldn't go into drawdown. The market's going to do what the market wants to do. If you go into drawdown, it's not a big deal. As long as your structure still holds, that is what's important. It doesn't matter if you go into drawdown. People try to get no drawdown entries. You see the new flex nowadays is no drawdown entries. It's the weirdest flex I've ever seen. So it doesn't matter how much you're going to draw down as long as structure holds. As you can see, structure is holding in my favor because I'm selling. Now, it is 9:56. And again, I did not know news was going to hit. It's 9:58 at this point, 9:59. And the very next candle just absolutely tanks. Just absolutely tanks price. And TP gets hit immediately. So that was, thank God, again, news was in my favor because I completely forgot to check. This was a wake-up call. Even though price went in my favor, this is a wake-up call to make sure that I continue to check news. I check news every single day, even twice or 3 times a day. But that was a trade. And again, as I told you guys, I was looking for price to take out this low. And price is currently aiming to take out the low right now as we speak, actually. It's 3:36, and this was a beautiful trade. Now, again, if I was on my live account and I was doing some kind of flip account on my live account with like $100, I would have held this trade down to here. But because this is Apex, for one, this is a 1 to 30. I'm not going to, well, not a 1 to 30, 1 to 17. I'm not going to hold a 1 to 17. I'm not going to be one of those smart money gurus. Oh, I caught a 1 to 20. No, my strategy says 1 to 3. All I need is a 1 to 3. I don't care how far price goes down. And 2, Apex only allows you to make a certain amount of money. If I would have made a lot more money, it would have been a lot harder for me to get my payout on this account. So the more money you make on Apex, the more they require you to make. All right. If you want to read the rules, go ahead and read the rules. The more money you make in a day, the more you'll have to make on the account, the bigger buffer you'll need before you get your payout. And I'm not looking to build a huge buffer right now. All right. I'm just looking to get the quick and easy payouts, $500 here, $1,000 here, so on and so forth. And eventually I will build my buffer. But again, if this was like a flip account on a $100 account, I definitely would have held this to this low because I told you guys that it was targeting this low. And it's not because I knew that it was absolutely going to hit the low, but based on my strategy, the likelihood is that it'll take out this low. Again, I'm not saying I'm 100% correct. That's not the case. I'm just telling you based on my strategy, this is what I anticipated. I could have been completely wrong. I could have gotten stopped out. Price could have shot up here. It could have done whatever. I could have gotten stopped out. But based on my strategy, I anticipated for price to take out this low. And it looks like that's going to happen before market closes at 5. So that was the breakdown, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me some feedback. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Again, I'm here for you guys. I'm back. And yeah, we're going to take over. Peace out.